see. What's up? Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the crash of 2025. I hate to say it, guys, but the market always goes up and down. Bye, Tricks. So you're always going to have crash. What's up? So, guys, I added the link to the Ian Carroll video from the live yesterday. Forgot to do it yesterday. Did it today. My skin's so dry because it's winter. It's really winter? Not even winter yet, right? Winter solstice is mid-December, right? So December is winter. But I'm already feeling it. I miss the humidity. I feel like I need a humidifier. All right, guys, so do some quick makeup. Talk about this event. Bitcoin's on sale, okay? So I want you guys to stop listening to the noise. The noise is, it's crashing. Sell it now. But no, do not sell. Do not sell. Buy. Now is the time to buy. I'm telling you guys. It's the times I've been waiting for. So I'm going to sink my entire savings into the sale prices. That's how we do. The first thing I'm going to buy is more Bitcoin because I haven't seen it under 100 in a while. So it's time. It's time. All right, I guess I'm wearing purple today, so going with the green eyes, kind of a little weird. So let's do brown today. Anyway, so everybody wants you to freak out, okay? You're supposed to freak out and sell all your stocks and all your Bitcoin and lose on all that you invested on. And they want you to freak out and do this because the big guys make more money when you freak out, okay? If you don't freak out and you just kind of like chill, everything corrects. I mean, even in terrible, terrible markets, it still corrects. Like, you guys know this, right? So this is not financial advice, but my advice would be not to listen to the noise, okay? They want you to sell. So these Bitcoin people want you to sell your Bitcoin. They want you to sell everything else. I'm still wondering about XRP. I don't know if I have any XRP fans, but I personally am not sure if I'm going to keep XRP. Because I would have thought XRP would do something by now. And I'm starting to think XRP was a scam. But, you know, I've been diehard on XRP for 7 or 8 years. So there's that. So yeah, I don't think it's the time to sell, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's the time to buy. Everything's on sale. So if you haven't bought Bitcoin yet, I would take 500 bucks, $1,000. I just poke myself in the fucking eye. Whatever bucks you got. You got 1,000, you got 500, whatever. Drop it in Bitcoin. You got 10,000, drop it in Bitcoin. You're not going to be upset about that. And just leave it there. This is not financial advice, though. I don't have any credentials like that. Just telling you what I do. Now, I am not some wealthy rich woman, but I've been doing pretty well with this method, okay? My favorite guy to follow is Tom Nash. He follows Tom Lee. So if I follow Tom Nash, he gets me the basics on what Tom Lee says. And if I follow, you know, the basic news and what's going on here and there, we're good. We're good. When I invest in stocks, I pretty much go with tech and precious metals. Okay, like my biggest one lately is lithium. And I love lithium. Because it has given me a lot of profits. I don't know if I'm gonna look at this. Anyway, gives me a lot of profits. I'm happy with the lithium so far. I've also jumped in on, what was the other one? Uranium. I invest in a lot of uranium. What else? Palantir. Sorry, I'm a Palantir hoarder. Palantir made me a lot of money. Palantir's trying to be on sale right now. Maybe you want to get in on Palantir. I don't think I'm going to buy anymore, but only because I bought in when it was so low, like $13 or something. Like I bought in 2025 for the real crash. I said the real crash. Oh, they're going to be mad at me for saying that. Sometimes YouTube tries to manufacture problems, I think, and this crash is one of them. There we go. We got some nice wings. Wings. Okay, wings. We got wings. Without even doing a Red Bull. Got the wings. Okay. So I'm good with that. It's quick. Sometimes the wings take forever. Anyway. So invest your money, guys, okay? Even if it's real estate, something. Invest your money. Your money sitting in a savings account is collecting like 4% tops. It's not worth it. Don't park it there. Hey, Fat Jerk. That's a cool name. Good morning, Casey. Good morning from Philadelphia. What's up? I make Phillies for a living, so I love my Philly people. So yeah, guys, I'm kind of thinking about real estate myself right now. Rates are getting a little lower. Your derogatory shit comments are going to get you banned. It's up to you. You can be shitty. Just do it alone. So yeah, all this clickbait. Oh my God, the crash is here. The crash is now. Stop, guys. Stop falling for it. Don't fall for it. It's a scam. It's an online scam. They're just trying to scam you. I'm telling you guys. Like, they do this all the time. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is the time to worry. Although, the first time Trump was president, you know what I'm thinking right now? The first time Trump was president, there was there was an issue. What was it? Oh, Bitcoin did go down after year one, right? And here we are about year one. So maybe it will go down. But I like sales, okay? So don't get upset about a sale. Like, you know, if you've been looking at a car, you're like, man, I really want that new car, but it's so expensive. I don't want to go into debt like that much for that car, right? And I mean, let's say you got some money to throw at it, but the actual car itself is like, you know, $40,000. You're like, that's a lot of money. I don't know if I want to throw that right now. Well, if it was on sale, it'd be a different story, right? So now's the time that you buy your Bitcoin. Stop playing games. So, like, don't fear the sale. That's the facts, guys. Be ready with your money. You know, when it's high and it's like there's no profit in it, I'm sitting on the sidelines waiting for it to go down. I'm not sitting around buying it when it's high. That's not how we do it, okay? And I don't know how you become a financial advisor, but I should look into it, huh? For some reason, I think you need ridiculous schooling, which doesn't make sense. All you have to do is have fucking common sense. Basically be a salesperson in my mind. That's what you need. What do you guys invest in? Do I have a date? I'm going to work, nerd. I work a full-time job so I can afford to buy stocks when they're on sale. I don't just sit around and fucking ooh-woo on fucking YouTube. Let me be real. I got a motherfucking job. I ain't playing with you. I mean, do you have a job? You guys have a job? What are you doing home watching YouTube? That's what I always wonder. Sometimes I do lives during the day and I'm like, not a lot of people on. But that's good. That means the world is working. This isn't COVID anymore. The big boys had to go get jobs. Because who's sitting around at home for real? Unemployed fuckers, DoorDash drivers. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll see. Uh-huh. Today I'm going to mix my foundations because life is not a cookie cutter, motherfucker. You've got to mix, match. So I mix expensive foundations. I've got Giorgio Armani. I've got Christian Dior. Mix them together and you almost look human. One's one's a little more moisturizing. That's what I need right now. Oh God, it's stuck. There we go. Anyway. What do you guys think? You think the housing market's going to crash? I mean, they just went to a 50-year friggin' mortgage. Can you imagine buying a house in your 20s and not being done with the fucking loan until you're 70 years old? Hello? You're supposed to retire at 68. Pretty soon they're just going to have a lifetime loan. They're going to be like, this is your lifetime loan. You just basically rent this house from the government. If you're lucky, we'll let you stay. Just keep sending your money. Like, what a fucking joke, guys. You will own nothing and you will be happy, right? Isn't that what they said? You will own nothing and you will be happy. Well, here we are. I don't know if anybody's fucking happy, but maybe the next generation will change. Maybe it's because they're all autistic. Right? Like, my autistic son is not going to know the fucking difference between a 50-year loan and a 15 or a 30. Because I'm going to be dead and gone, and the government's just going to take advantage of him because they won't even diagnose half these fucking kids. Okay? They won't even diagnose them. So pretty soon when their parents are gone, then what? They just call you dumb Americans and they just do what they want. And that's my fear, because I do have a child in that realm and he can't get a diagnosis. So I think it's a sinister plan because there's too many kids that need help. And, you know, who's going to be my son's advocate when I'm dead and gone? Who's going to be his advocate besides his brother? His brother is all he has. And so it terrifies me. A 50 fucking year mortgage. No, I'll be buying a 15-year mortgage and I'll be giving that to my sons. Put both their fucking names on the deed. And that's just how it's going to be, because I'm not going to leave my kids twisting in the wind for the fucking government to scoop them up. It's some bullshit. So I will sacrifice everything I fucking have to make sure my kids are not, you know, totally broke and have nothing. At least they'll have a fucking house. Because what if my son can't even work? A lot of kids can work when they're autistic, but who knows? I mean, can now. Doesn't mean, I don't know if he can now. He's 8, but you know what I mean? He seems like he could, if need be, but I don't know. I don't know if he'd be able to be employable. I can barely get him to do homework. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and he's 8, so it's too soon to make those decisions. But when the doctors won't give you a diagnosis, and you know damn well it ain't normal for a kid to come out of the womb knowing how to read, yet, you know, his focus is all over the place. He's definitely got smart things he can do, but like other things he cannot do. So in my mind, that's autism, like, but I can't get a diagnosis. You know, and I'm not a doctor. You know, like, medical stuff is unaffordable. The tape? What are you talking about? How to get on the ceiling? The blue tape? What am I talking about? I'm talking about this country. Like, this country's going to shit. And you guys are shoveling it. And then you're like, what are you talking about? You're shoveling the shit in your country right now, and you don't even realize it. And it's going to be like time for you to do something about it. And you're going to be like, what's going on again? Because they won't diagnose most autism cases in the world right now. And they're trying to come up with a 50-year mortgage. And they're going to scam all these kids into thinking this is the way. So the banks make more money. You will own nothing and you will be happy. Because you won't know the fucking difference. And your parents will be fucking dead. And you won't have an advocate. And that's just the way the fucking world is. I don't get it. And I don't think it's fair. And I'm getting older and there's nothing I can do. Bye, Supreme. But you know what I mean? This country is going to shit. And you guys think, oh, well, the housing market's crashing. I'll buy a house. No, you won't. The only houses left are the houses that BlackRock doesn't want. For whatever reason. And that's all you're going to have. Because BlackRock has scooped up all the homes. BlackRock in China. And everything will be owned by the government soon. So if you have children, you better protect them. They're not going to have anything. Got to give them something. I don't even have the money to invest for my children right now. Like, I never really did. 50% in the U.S., 50% in Ecuador. That's where you live. I'm going to be moving to a country where I can afford property and healthcare. That's so smart. I know. You got to go to another country. Well, how do autistic kids do this? That's my point, guys. Like, I have an autistic child. How is he going to know to move to fucking Ecuador? He's not. It's just a nightmare. It's just a fucking nightmare. I don't know what to tell y'all. Anyway. It's a fucking nightmare. So the crash is a fake crash, but the point is, nothing's getting any better. They're pretending there's going to be a check, a stimulus check. And I promise that's just so you guys go get a job. They just want you to go get a job. I promise. There's probably not going to be a stimulus check. I mean, maybe. If I had to guess, I'd say probably not. And I think he said up to $2,000. And I don't think we're even going to get a check. Don't count your chickens till they fucking hatch and peck you in the face. I've been watching clickbait all year about fucking stimulus checks. So I'm done listening to this shit. I'll believe it when I see it, Trumpy. Believe it when I see it. That's all I'm saying, guys. I just believe it when I see it. That's it. I'm going to leave it there. Believe it when I see it. Hi, Franklin. All right, guys. I am going to get out of here because the conversation hasn't been that good. So, I mean, I'm just not interested in giving you my time. Popo Filippo. Of course, when you read the Bible, it doesn't matter where you go. There's going to be one world, the order that controls everything. Yes. Fucking genius, dude. we will screenshot that shit and post it up later. Bye, Matt. I'll be back at 5, Matt. I'll see you guys later.